have gone back to work. But the reason I'm raising this issue is, my lord, I don't want to come back to the court and say it's happening all over again. So let them just go on leave. I will give the names.
Please
my
give
lord.
the names to the CBI.
No,
And I will give the names as well, my lord.
Chief Justice is saying it's for the state.
Mr. Saidi.
Please, my application 213387 is specifically on this issue on behalf of doctors working across the state of West Bengal, where we have named specific individuals who are involved as part of the so-called mafia, syndicate, nexus, whatever my lord seems to call it. But this is the specific issue that we have identified, that the underlying motivation and the interstate nexus, not intrastate nexus, which is singularly responsible for what has ultimately happened, needs to be investigated. We have identified individuals in our application. That is the application number 213387.
Now,
So
presently, we are looking at two aspects of RG.
Please.
One, the actual incident which took place,
Please.
and the issue of financial irregularities.
This goes beyond RG.
Now,
It's the
It does go beyond that, my lord.
Absolutely.
No, my lord, today it's a question of
Just one
doctors
second.
going back to work.
The only question is that today, if we expand the investigation across other hospitals,
Please.
then we'll be in a situation where CBI will be left with an impossible situation. We are focusing on RG Court, but rest assured, thereafter we'll see on what further to do. You have moved that application, that's important. At this stage, I think what you can do is, you can, Mr. Solicitor, you can look at the IA, so that, you know, if there is any further, if you know, there is a need for broadening the investigation, you can apprise the court, and then we can pass whatever supportive orders are necessary to effectuate that purpose.
Sir.
But if this is a part of a broader nexus, either intra or interstate, then certainly this is a matter which we'll have to entrust to the CBI, of course. But before we do that, we must have some concrete material
Yes, sir.
from
We shall,
the applicants
examine
and which
their-
we must share with the CBI.
No,
Appointed.
because we have been cautious. We have been cautious in sharing the material because of the investigation is pending. I said I have it in writing, but I'm not mentioning
Because
the names.
they are not going to take action because of the various doctors or groups of doctors or associations who are coming up with their own grievances and asking us here and there. Just a minute, please. On the last occasion, my lord, when the doctors association met, my lord, the CM, the Chief Minister, my lord, then they requested transfer of the Commissioner Police, the DC North, the Director Medical Education and Director Health Service. All of them have been transferred, my lord.
They
from there.
wanted resignation,
Now-
my lords.
Now resignation, dismissal, removal. So that's the whole problem.
He was given a,
No, my lord, no.
the commissioner of police was
Just that,
given
you know,
promotion.
for an inquiry, that somebody, suppose that is challenged.
That was the plea, my lord. The resignation was
That,
the
would,
plea.
would that even stand? It has
Demand.
action which is.
And this is what they want.
They are not making any such demand. Let them go and leave.
Just allow me. brother.
Demands, my lord.
Now this is all of them signed it. So this is what they gave to us. We gave it to your
My
lordship.
lord,
at the last
may I
occasion.
just, your lordship will just,
Now further, my lords, as and when, my lord, the CBI gives us, my lord, any information about any person, my lord, however high or low, of having been involved, my lord, in something, or that, my lord, his presence is not required, he should be removed, or he will be action will be
I
taken
would only
against them.
request, my lord, I would only
No
request,
difficulty.
I would request, my lord, them to give me those names in a sealed cover. I will pass it on to CBI.
no, and to the state.
This one, a fourth status report dated 30 September 2024 by the DIG, Head of Branch, Special Crime -1 CBI, has been submitted to the court. The status report indicates the leads on the investigation, which are being followed up by the CBI, and the steps which have been taken in the course of the investigation. Next. During the course of the hearing, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the resident doctors have submitted their concerns to the effect that I just don't say that, learned counsel. Without at this stage, it would be inappropriate. At this stage, where the investigation is in progress, it would not be appropriate to set down the details of the investigation or the leads which are being followed by the CBI, since that would compromise the status and effectiveness of the investigation. At the same time, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the resident doctors, don't say at the same time, the CBI, as it appears before the court, is conducting an investigation on two facets. First, the alleged rape and murder which took place on 9 August 2024 at Ajikor Medical College and Hospital. And second, the allegations in regard to financial irregularities, which was also entrusted for the investigation of the CBI by the Orders Division Bench of the Calcutta High Court. Whether each of these are completely disconnected features or whether there is a relationship between the two is a matter again of investigation by the CBI. During the course of the hearing, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the resident doctors as well as their associations have drawn attention to the fact that several persons against whom there are serious allegations of misdemeanor in the medical college and hospital are still occupying positions of responsibility. The status report which has been submitted by the CBI indicates that several of these aspects are still under investigation. Responding to the submission of the doctors to the effect that the persons in positions of responsibility at the medical college and hospital should either be suspended or be directed to proceed on leave is a matter which will require examination by the state government as the appointing and disciplinary authority. Mr. Rakesh Dwivedi, learned senior counsel appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal, has submitted that if the CBI would share with the state government such preliminary material which would indicate the complicity of any persons in positions of authority, the state government will duly take necessary action in accordance with law, consistent with the service rules and regulations. That apart, in the event that it appears that the irregularities which are noticed in the context of the Ajikor Medical College and Hospital cover not just the hospital in question, hospital and medical college in question, but extend to other such institutions within the state, within or outside the state,
So good.
the court may be, the investigating team of the CBI may be informed along the modalities which have already been prescribed by the earlier orders of this court. Thereafter, the court may take a call on what further directions to the CBI would be required to ensure that the investigation covers other aspects which may travel beyond the incidents which have taken place at the Ajikor Medical College and Hospital.
Good night, Akash.
Lord, I have a request to make, Lord.
Just record the IA number.
Now, sorry,
I have one request, Lord.
a fresh application being IA number
213387 of 2024.
213387
87.
of 2024,
September.
which has been filed in that regard,
Please.
is taken on the file.
Great.
Full stop. Details of the IA may be shared with the investigating officers of the CBI.
Milord, your lordship may kindly record. Milord,
My IA number was
Because I have one request, Lord.
Now, just 1 second. Now,
I have one
a
request.
little bit time for Mr. Dwivedi. Mr. Dwivedi, between the last order and this order, today's hearing, what steps have been taken by the state of West Bengal for the installation of CCTV cameras?
We have filed an F.
2, for providing additional security. 3, for constructing duty rooms, which are separate from male and female doctors, for construction of toilets, for providing biometric access to critical areas of hospitals. What steps, what is the present improvement in the?
We have filed an affidavit, Lord, today, Lord, in the morning.
What have you
Now-
done?
Lord, we have shown the progress, Lord, in that, but we need some more time, Lord, to complete the task. Kindly have paragraph 8,
At page?
page 5. There have been some logistical delays, not because of release of funds and all that. Otherwise,
Floods.
and
Floods in
massive floods.
the state of the.
You have to
But
take
still-
action now. How many new CCTV cameras have been installed? Tell us
Because
that.
we mentioned CC at page 5, Your Lordship, paragraph 8, last bottom, Your Lordship.
Is it
6178 were to be installed, Your Lord. 26% have been installed, Your Lord, up till, and remaining we are likely to complete by 10th of October, Your Lord. And so far as RG core is concerned, it is at page paragraph 11.
There's that no part of the work is above 50%. Duty rooms 49%.
That's right.
Washrooms 40%.
What
Lighting
did you-
arrangements 33%. CCTV installation 26%. Why is the progress so tardy? Because I mean,
Because
we have
of-
been monitoring this now for quite since 9th of August. We are into
Because tender,
September.
etc., had to be floated because of all those, but we are like, we'll complete all this not by maximum 15th October. Your Lord.
You have said 31st of October, completed by 15th of October now.
I'm saying 15th. I've told them, Malad, myself, they wanted time to be 31st so that we don't have to revert back for more time. But I want your lordships to post it by 15th October, Malad, so that by that time, Malad, we can give your lordships, most of the work will be completed, Malad. And so far, RG core is concerned, Malad, duty room, Malad, tenders, etc. have matured, but we have to take
Who's
permission from
looking after,
CBI.
who's now the principal at the RG Kaur Medical College and Hospital today? Has somebody been appointed?
Dr. Manas Banerjee.
He's come from outside or he was a doctor within actually?
He's from Bengal only.
No, but he was within RG Kaur or he's come in from
No,
some
he
other-
was 4 years back, he has been in RG core.
He was principal of Barasat Medical College.
Which medical college?
Barasat Medical College.
Barasat Medical College.
And later on, sir, he was, after this incident, we reviewed his reputation. I knew him. So he was earlier MSVP of RGKR almost 4 years back, very efficient officer. So we got him back as a principal because he was already promoted. And one of our
He's from
best
Barasat, he's not
MSVP, Dr. Saptarshi Chatterjee, who was there in Bakra Medical College. We also brought him. He's a young guy and he has developed quite a good reputation and a comfort with the resident doctors. And both of them are very well accepted within the.
I see.
Lordship, let's find
So you are the health,
He's the principal secretary, Lord Health.
the principal secretary health of Government of West Bengal, who was present in the course of the hearing, has informed the court that following the incident which took place on 9 August 2024, the state government has brought in 2 officers as the principal of the medical college and hospital and as the medical superintendent and vice principal. Full stop. These officers are bracket 1,
Professor
Doc-
Dr. Manas Banerjee.
Professor Dr. Manas Banerjee, who was earlier working as the who was earlier posted as principal at the
Barasat Medical College.
at Barasat Medical College, semicolon, and bracket 2,
Professor Dr. Saptarshi Chatterjee.
Professor Dr. Saptarshi Chatterjee,
He was posted as a MSVP of Bankura Sammelini Medical College.
who was previously posted as the medical superintendent and vice principal of the
Bankura
Bankura Medical College. The status report, which has been submitted by the state of West Bengal, indicates the following position in regard to the ongoing work at 28 medical colleges. 8 March को एक copy कर लो. As regards the status of the work at the RG Medical College, the status report is in the following terms. Page 6 और 7 को भी दी. Though the state has indicated that the remaining work would be completed within a time frame of 31 October 2024. The court has been assured that all work would be completed by 15 October 2024.
We will make all endeavors, Lord. Some little thing will
But the
remain.
state will make all endeavors to complete the work by 15 October 2024. To stop, the state shall positively ensure that work is completed by 15 October 2024.
It's not to push the point.
Because,
The
in
irregularity
RG
has been
core,
going on for
in
at least
RG core,
decades.
one moment.
If this irregularity has been going on for at least 2 decades,